your delicacies, your cupcakes, your brownies, your pies. This is Prepology with something brand new today to easily frost, place together and assemble your cake, and then carry your cake or your cupcakes wherever you need it to go. Chef Mark Gill is here. You know him. He is our Prepology brand ambassador, brings us Prepology, our proprietary brand here at QVC. Look at these amazing cupcakes.
Gorgeous cupcakes.
We have to give a wonderful shout out to our prep team.
She did quite a job.
This was Mackenzie.
Yes, ma'am.
Amazing job, Mackenzie. These cupcakes are delicious. They look so good. Okay, so this cake stand comes in multiple colors, but let's tell us what it does first, and then I'll go through colors.
Sure. Well, I mean, obviously you've got your cake tray. It has a nice high lid, opaque on the side, clear on the top. You can see where you're transporting. 3 locks, so everything's in there secure, which I love. But what's great about this is once you get it there, or you go to reuse it, use it for the first time, you have a spinning cake tray. And what's great about that is you've now got the perfect tool for all those decorating ideas that are going to come up, especially with Easter around the corner. So notice you've got the 6, 8, and 10-inch hash marks. That's perfect, so you can line up your cake trays. Now I put a little dollop down there, that's a little baker's trick to hold it in place. And what's great about a turning cake tray is when it comes time to do that decorating, this is going to work with you. So we've got a nice crumb layer on there, and I can just lightly spin this all the way up to the top. Doesn't have to be pretty, doesn't have to be perfect, and I got to tell you, I am not the decorator guy, I'm the grilling guy. I get told to do this when somebody is sick or out of town or they just won't do it. So listen, you go ahead, put it on the side there, and like I said, I'm not going to do this in a pretty way like she did, but what's great about this is even somebody like me who isn't that great at baking, isn't that great at decorating, you've got the right tools so you can do the job, which I absolutely love.
Beautiful. Let me take everyone through the colors. Look at that. Mark, that's pretty good.
Well, thanks very much.
I was going to jump in and help. My grandfather owned a bakery.
Wow.
This is right here is going to be your eggshell option. And your color is going to be on the base and then also the handle. So this is going to lock into place so you can carry everything where it needs to go. Eggshell. Here is your gray option. We have aqua for you, and then always very popular here in the kitchen with David is our reds. This is your tomato option here. A beautiful base, a beautiful lid to help you carry, and that spinning mechanism so you know you are going to be able to easily decorate, easily make sure you have all of your great frostings, and it just looks so beautiful.
Exactly. Now listen, you know, normally I'm used to doing things in a big hurry, nice and quick, so I've got to really teach myself to slow it down here. But again, this works with you, so even if it's not something you're, used to doing, you don't do a lot, this is one of those ones that are great for beginners, great to get the kids involved, and it's just one of those great tools to have in the kitchen. Now, nobody wants to watch me do that all the way around, but here's a neat little trick that I learned is on the side there, if you want to cover up any little kind of mistakes that you've made, go ahead and do that.
Great. Use that with the sprinkles.
Right, and then once you're done, you just give this a little bit of a clean off, and then you are off and running because you can get that nice big top layer on there, and off you go. Now, of course, you're going to clean it up a little bit more than I am, but if you are perfect at baking, if you're good at this kind of thing, you know what, or even if you're just learning, it really is just the perfect tool to have.
It really is. You're going to be able to fit any cake that is up to 6 inches high inside here. The entirety of the cake stand is 9 1/4 inches high. Now, how about cleaning with this?
Now, top shelf of the dishwasher for the base, and then the top part, of course, that's a little bit large to put in there, so you're just going to go ahead and you're going to give that a wipe.
Okay, so just hand wash this one, kind of wipe this one down, but the base can go top rack.
Right,
Amazing.
So again, because this turns, it just makes that job easier, makes it nice and uniform and flat.
Great.
And like I said, when you have the right tools, everything just gets a little easier. So within minutes, we've got the icing on the side, we've got the icing on the top. I'm going to set that right there.
Problem.
And then, what was I looking for? Oh, right here. Again, you just hold it in place, and now you can give it that nice little bit of ridge all the way around. So, with Easter coming, birthday gifts, all these things, you can head off to a bakery and you can, ask for or pay a fortune for this kind of stuff. Or take a couple of seconds and try it yourself at home. It's real simple.
Oh, that's
It's
fun.
real easy. And then with Easter coming up, of course, we can go ahead and decorate these pretty much any way we want. So whether it's cupcakes, whether it's a nice big cake, double layer, single layer, whether it's the big one like we did there, This is just a fun way to get the family together. And when it comes time, as I'm dropping candies all over the floor, I'm glad I'm not on cleanup duty. This just goes right over the edge.
Look at that.
And everything clips in and you can take it to the party. And what's nice about this is once you get it there, this is such a great hostess gift to leave there.
Great idea.
Especially if it's somebody who you know is into baking, loves baking cakes, loves having a good time with their family like that. It's just such a fun way to go.
It really is. Here's the other thing. It's fridge safe. So once you have sliced your pieces, and you can rotate around and have everyone take their own piece and rotate around the table, then you can put the lid on and pop this right into the fridge or the freezer, so you don't have to be transporting your cake and placing it into another storage. This is how you can store right in here. Let's take you through the color choices that we have available new today from Prepology. And you also get those measurements on the base so you can really kind of center it perfectly. Here is your eggshell, gray, aqua, and tomato. Mark, thank you so much. You did a pretty good job with your cake decorating.
That was pretty fun for a no-baker guy.
I know, you did pretty good.
I'm going back to the grill.
Amazing. Good to see you as always. All right, I am so excited because we have 2 Temptations items for you, and we're looking at a clearance price, which is pretty amazing because what we're going to start with is really something that can be pretty hard to find. This is the wonderful Lisa